What is up, Dish Rags? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for you. Time's going to be Major League Baseball for Tuesday, July the 5th. Game's going to play between the Chicago White Sox and Minnesota Twins. Going for the Sox is Michael Kopech, and for the Twins is Chris Archer. Current betting spread is Sox minus 125. Total 9. Last solo vid was a late winner, a late winner actually, with kind of backdoor in the cards, first 5 minus a half run. It extends the solo vids to a 3-game winning streak, which was well timed because your boy had a rough weekend in the betting streets in baseball. My live show plays went 0-5. Yes, 0-5 minus a bit over 5U with the vig. I know. Cue the tiny violins, folks. It's just so sad. Seriously though, you should all know by now. I mean, losses in this industry are like the elephant in the room. I'm talking the betting industry. Most not only do they not reference losses, some even like delete them as if they never happened. I mean, well, that's easy to do when you actually don't bet real money. But yeah, this weekend was about a sub $7,500 loss for me, and including some suckouts in tennis from tie breaks. But imagine me stopping betting tennis for a few days because I feel like I'm not getting lucky or fortunate, only to proceed to go 0-5 in baseball. Good times. But look, for an industry where losing 4 out of 10 is considered excellent, there's still 99% of folks who literally never talk about the losses. It's a wild industry in that regard. But as Yoda would say, transparent we are. The losses humble us and help us kind of recalibrate. It was a strong 2 months for me, so shame to give some back, but we'll be back stronger. I took the entire day off from betting today. Went to the pool. As you can tell, the hair, right? Got a little salad flow going. Some would call this like an alpha look, if you're into that. But yeah, kind of changing things up all around, right? But regardless, mental breather's always good in this space. Anyway, felt good today to kind of get away from betting. And we're back at it tomorrow now with this play, so let's talk on it. And I fired on this early. White Sox money line minus 125. Got this DK in New Jersey. Now, don't confuse this with the game being played tonight. I think Cueto's going for the Sox tonight. That is not the game I bet. The game I bet is for Tuesday between Kopech and Archer. So I actually got this line like 20 cents off here. So Sox should be 145 in the spot, maybe even higher. But Archer has thrown well, and the Twins sport a few game lead over the Sox. Let me start with Chris Archer here. Archer's been seemingly reviving himself in what has been a puzzling season for me to figure out. Striking out the lowest he has in his career, walking the most he has in his career, yet his ERA is the lowest in his career. Now, why is this, right? So, well, his batting average on balls in play of 224 is a career best. His basically 80% left on base is also a career best. And these stats say a lot about runs touching home plate, right? I mean, with pitchers like this, you just try to see if they're doing anything different with their pitches. That would, kind of answer the questions on why he's overall looked better. He did have a curveball this season, but he's only using it like sub 5%. This is nothing. His velo's a tad higher than last year, but it's certainly nowhere near it was during his peak. So again, nothing really major. Location, maybe he's been an Archer's strength, but how long can that last is the question. He's doing a lot of similar things he's done in years where he's pitched worse. So advanced stats have his ERA nearly 2 earned runs higher. So yes, the regression police are coming. Now don't look now, though. This White Sox lineup's also getting healthier. Not going to be an easy task for him. Speaking of the White Sox, let's talk on Kopech. Currently in a bit of a funk, 3 straight starts with 3 earned runs or more. It was a quality start snuck in there, but he hadn't even done this twice in a row in any starts prior all season. And he does come back home where he is often a much better arm. Real disparity with his home road splits in favor of home games. We just know he's brutal on righties. The Twins start 4 total lefties, including Polanco, and only a few of these even scare me. It's not exactly like Kopech getting pummeled by lefties either, but he's just been incredibly tough on righties, which is good because the best bats in the Twins do come from the right side. He's really a fastball, slider, curveball pitcher. We'll rarely add a changeup in the mix. I think he did have some regression coming, and it seems to have come. He might even have some more because his batting average of balls in play is still less than 200. That's likely to peak up. But I will say the Angels start he had was a bit alarming. A lot of hard contact in that game, but we'll choke that one up as a true anomaly. I think we can all agree the starting pitcher, though, is in our favor with Kopech. Now, onto lineups, where I also think the Sox have an edge here. This team has dealt with ailing injuries all season, as all teams had, right? But they're really only missing Grindal these days. It's not like he was smashing the seams off the ball either. Twins are near full ball of health with the sticks on the other side, but this hasn't exactly translated to a lot of runs lately. I think 4 runs or less in 4 straight. And obviously they'll play tonight, which is before this is being fully recorded, or after this is being fully recorded. But give me this version of the Sox lineup over this version of the Twins lineup long term with their sticks. Now add in the better matchup that they have seeing Archer versus the Twins seeing Kopech. And yeah, it's a plus for the lineup. Now, as for Pens, the Twins do rank better to date slightly, but let's not forget this Sox team was a top pen coming into the season. They're 1, 2, 3 out of the pen with Lopez, Graveman, Hendricks. Could compete with most pens in baseball, all of baseball, yeah, including the Brewers. Now, the Brewers obviously have the best 1-2 punch in baseball, but White Sox have quite a strong 1-2-3 punch, and they're certainly better than what the Twins bring out in games. I think that bullpen ERA is great. You need to always remember, if you're looking at bullpen ERA, that includes your gas cans, your guys you bring in when you're losing big, when you're losing a game big, and you bring in a positional player to pitch. That's all included in it. But again, when you're capping a game to win, you're more or less focusing on the big pen arms to get you there, not so much. Obviously, if Kopech gets ripped apart here, it's not going to matter who the top pens are for the Sox because they're not going to see the game. Hope that makes sense. This total might seem high, but these are two arms that have regression coming in their own varying ways. It will be warm in Chicago tomorrow. I know, no surprise, it's the summer. But Kopech has a better chance of being more median out off of his last 3 starts, and Archer's just long overdue for getting nabbed. Now, I won't be chasing regression with Archer, but again, the numbers are what they are. So yes, I like the White Sox here, money line minus 125 in DK, as we have a better starter, better lineup, better closeout pen arms as well. We're also home, so yes, I love this spot, which honestly should be up closer to 150. I fired on this one early, and may the odds be ever in our favor. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts more. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope you trip into a sewer. As always, drop comments below your thoughts on the vid. Let me know who you're betting for this MLB slate. Don't be shy in the comment section. Warm water. As for this week, Joey's got to cover the next few nights in bases. I'll be back with the PGA crew on Wednesday and then back Friday with another free play in baseball. Spread's still all over the Tennessee, and as Wimbledon closes down, the Kegger just continues to smash the live shows, as we all know. With all this said, be sure to gamble responsibly, folks. Stay safe and run